The new age will be marked by freedom of information, freedom of religion, freedom of consciousness, and technology. America was chosen by God to help bring about the new age of all these freedoms on this planet. America's Constitution was created to have freedom of the religions as the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Freedom of the press, which is information. Freedom of assembly, which is to gather. Around every 2,000 years, the earth is hit with a new age. The last one occurred around 2,000 years ago with the birth, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And since that time, billions of people throughout the earth have been receiving the gospel and the religion known as Christianity. Then, around 500 years later, with the birth and teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, over billions of people throughout the earth have been receiving the religion known as Islam. The 2020 start of the new age also marked our 400th year anniversary of our sojourn from West Africa to the United States of America in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1619 as slaves to the land of the free, which was prophesied in Genesis 15. Also, 2020 was the year of the terrible pandemic which shut the whole world down. Astrologically, also 2020 was the year of the great planetary conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, which formed the Christmas star for around 7 days at the winter solstice. Now, as this world moves from one age to the next, you see Israel fulfilling ancient Bible prophecy. Both religions, Christianity and Islam, both were birthed from Israel. Thus, a few of the Jewish elite got together and started a movement known as Zionism about 200 years ago. The movement of Zionism was about getting their ancient biblical land back in the land of Israel. And this is where the Rothschilds families, the Warburg families, the Herzls got together to help fund this operation to retake the biblical land of Israel. It took a terrible and bloody world war where over 70 million people died, and then the Jewish people were able to get the land of Israel, although the Islamic Palestinians were already living there. And this is where the country of Iran comes into play, because Iran is the one trying to help the Palestinians and trying to stop the Israelis from taking more of the land and rebuilding their third temple, which it seems like is the goal of the Israelis in order to bring in the new age. So my message for the black people in America is for us to understand that the world powers are trying to cause all kind of chaos and havoc to bring in this new age. But we're living in a land of the freedom of the religions. So there's no reason for us to hate someone from a different religion, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Islam, whether it's Kemetism. You know, we judge by the heart. And also, if we can build with our brothers, despite of what religion someone may come from, if the heart is right, we can build, because the new age is going to come in regardless, whether we like it or not. There's going to be a world where consciousness is going to be freer, religions are going to be freer, information is going to continue to explode, and technology is going to continue to increase as well. So it's wise for us to be operating in the future and not fighting the future, but instead making a room as to how we can dominate and be the best in the future as we can. So that's the word for today. A lot going on. Peace. Shalom.